It's a bottom of the table clash that we're previewing for match number 18 of the Indian T20 League. It's Punjab taking on Chennai. Both teams desperately looking to turn their fortunes around. You're watching Cricket Pundits, and I'm in the company of Ayaz Memon and Mandira Lalwani. Mandira, Ayaz, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you. Mandira, your player picks for this contest between Punjab and Chennai.
As you said, Anubhav, both languishing at the bottom of the table, both desperately need a win. If not now, when are they going to make the adventurous decisions? And that holds truer of Chennai than Punjab. On the one side, you have the most formidable opening pair in Rahul and Mayank Agarwal. On the other side, you have the most thakawa opening pair, frankly speaking, for Chennai. So I think, let me start with Chennai. They've got tremendous top order trouble. Shane Watson, he has a lot of experience under his belt. He is a player with a lot of potential. But is it time to maybe tweak things a bit and give somebody else a chance, or will they persevere with him? So definitely Shane Watson. Dhoni, obviously, he has he promoted himself up the order. He came in at number 5 for the last match against Hyderabad. It didn't quite work out or go their way, but yes, he did come. He did score decently. So definitely Dhoni is one to look out for. Sam Curran is the third player I'd like to point out for Chennai, because I feel that he has shown a lot of prowess with his batting. And he is an option they could really look at promoting right up the order and just juggling things around a bit, because they need to do something drastic right now. Because before you know it, especially when you're at the losing end of things, matches just start slipping out of hand. And before you know it, it's too late. They're at the bottom of the table. It's not a familiar place for them. On the other hand, Punjab, I think, has had very close matches. Punjab has shown a lot of potential. They've got a fantastic, also a young side. You've got KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal. That is my first combination to look out for. Those two are capable of giving a solid start and playing out the match. Sheldon Cottrell, very, very effective in the power play, and he should be used only for that, to dismiss the already tired Chennai top order. I think he'll be very effective in doing that, and that'll give Punjab even a higher edge.
For Chennai, MS Dhoni certainly. Ravindra Jadeja, his form with the bat at the lower, in the lower order is important, but he needs to start picking up wickets. I think maybe he'll take a leaf out of some of the other spinners. He's been bowling a little too quick. He needs to kind of slow down, because that's when you'll induce the errors from the batsman. And my third player will be Dwayne Bravo. He's back into the team. He's a terrific fielder. He's very good in the death overs, and we haven't seen him bat as yet because he didn't get a chance in the last match. But he can also tonk a few. You need 20, 30 of the last 15, 16 deliveries. Bravo is your man to get it. For Punjab, the players I would pick are KL Rahul. He's just been so splendid, and he's destructive. So if he stays 8-10 overs, bye-bye Chennai. Mohammad Shami, he's been the pick of the fast bowlers, perhaps of the tournament. Close fight with Rabada for top honours. And then Ravi Bishnoi, I think that he's the guy who could trouble, the Chennai batsmen. Somebody like a Dhoni also is not comfortable playing leg spin. He struggled against most leg spinners. He's the kind of guy who can fox Shane Watson if he's still included in the team.
Mandira, Ayaz, both of you alluded to the problem that Punjab is facing, which is the glaring problem of their death bowling. If you're part of the Punjab think tank, what do you do differently? How can you change your approach in the death bowling?
I would look at leaving Jimmy Neesham out of this match and getting either Mujibur Rahman or Chris Jordan. Ideally, Chris Jordan, he's better at the death bowling as well as he can hit down the order. So that is something I would play around with.
I completely agree with Mandira. I think that, he's had one bad match and he's been dumped. So, he's renowned as a death overs bowler. He also has strike power with the bat, and he's a far, far better fielder than Mujibur Rahman, not Jimmy Neesham, who's also a splendid fielder. But Neesham has been disappointing. And frankly, it's not just Neesham, and they'll have to it's a mighty call to take, but what is Glenn Maxwell doing in the team?
Yes.
He's a part-time bowler, he's not a regular bowler. He's bowled like Kyron Pollard, 1 over here, 2 overs there. But he's been included for his batting, essentially. That's why he's earning in crores. And he just doesn't seem to be getting the ball off the square. He's not hitting it past 20, 30 yards.
I'm saying Sarfaraz Khan could be an option as well.
Sarfaraz Khan, perhaps, yes, going higher up in the order. He's an inventive, perky, short-statured batsman. But at the end of the day, you need somebody like Maxwell to leave his impact. He needs to make that 60, 70 of 35, 40 deliveries, which snatches the match away. It just has Chennai by the scruff of the neck, which is not happening.
That's right. Mandira, your prediction for this matchup?
Punjab, of course.
I have to take Panga with Mandira on this,
Chennai.
No, so Chennai, look, some of the matches, they're bottom of the table, and we all know that they're in a sense in disarray. But they've got very seasoned players. So when it comes to a high pressure situation, I think against Punjab especially, who I mentioned earlier that they look vulnerable, they might just get the better of them. So before the Saturday matches started over the weekend, there were 6 teams with 4 points each, and Punjab and when 2 teams with 2 points each, which in fact one of the teams was Hyderabad. Then Hyderabad with 1 win went top of the table, and by the time the second match was played, Delhi beating Kolkata, Delhi went to the top of the table. So the situation is in that state of flux now. If Chennai win this match, they won't be bottom of the table. They'll probably become 6th or 5th. And of course, if Punjab win, similarly. So what's bottom of the table today need not remain bottom 2 days later.
Right.
I'm just trying to make that.
And it's early on in the tournament, so that one win
Very
will
early on.
have a boost.
Yeah. It's very fluid, the situation.
Thank you so much, Mandira. Thank you so much, Ayaz. And thank you so much for watching another episode of Cricket Pundits. This was a preview of the matchup between Punjab and Chennai. Both teams desperately looking for a win. If you enjoyed this episode, then give this video a like. Do share it with a friend or a family member, and stay tuned on our One Play Sports networks for more previews on our networks. Thank you so much for having joined us.